status. I'm trying to get this on itis. Hold on, man. Let me play this. You know what I'm talking about? I can't hear what I'm talking about. Because the door is all up in it. But I heard this dude in my Costa talking shit. Talking about he want to see me on the thing. He want to see me on statuses. Talking about mother on habits. He said, why don't you just race him with the high speed? I said, what? Yeah, who the fuck you talking to, man? Podcast, dude. You look at it and say slur when you podcast, bitch. You're a homeless nerd. Nerd on fucking Anchor on CNN. Talking about that shit again. Saying, oh, yeah, oh, I got your back, man. And turn around and say, I want to hit him with high speed. Like that, they should take your job, grab everything you hold, hit you in the back, in the front, look up and say, now you got the last words. By that shit. Who did all this for the United States and this? And you say, get him out the way, all this shit. Who is you? You the devil, man. SNL played you. They identified you a long time ago. Because you a homeless dude. You like set fires or something like that. But the stupid version, like, you know what I mean? That President Tuxedo guy, like, you know what I'm saying? With that weird, I'm talking about, he weird, I'm talking about, you got a droopy ass. I mean, you been like a soggy booty face. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of cool off that. I'm kind of like, that's why I'm like asexual. I mean, I'm not trying to hear this dude trying to be like, oh, salt up the game. I could do that shit on my own, you know what I'm talking about? And this stuff, talking about, hey, Presbyterians or whatnot, talking that shit on this little stuff. Close the door on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing his ass, I swear to God, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling this hoe like this, I'm gonna get up on the chair because I know I can do better than that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hear this dude, especially that dude talking about other pieces of me. Shut your motherfucking ass up. And I told this motherfucker, so anyway, they used to say on monkey bars and all that shit, you talking about mess. He said, I said, you be a poet or punk. I said, I was waiting for her. She didn't show up. I seen, oh, girl, but not girl, but farm girl, but she showed up. Actually, she showed in portrait. She got her hair did, and then unlike, so I was like green screen, right? So I was like, oh, I had the front, right? So I was like, okay, glimpse, and then I crossed my eyes just so I can like absorb, and then like I just gave my opinion at that point. You know what I'm saying? It was of course, you know the meta's about to be right, and then like and then I'll blame that shit. And I must have had dreamt today. But I'm thinking back to issue and whatnot. And no, on gibberish alone. No, issue, gibberish alone. I had line. Look, they do mockery, right? Because they got their phones and the Obama administration won't zap them out, right? Because like he's down with Jim Acosta talking about we should just get a high-speed train and stuff like that. You serious, dude? Take his life, you know what I mean? Take his life. That's right. Just like if he's like that, put you on blast like that, take his life. You know what I'm talking about? If you're the United States or something like that, and you're against dictatorship and stuff like that, is that what? I'm like, who's the enemy? And it makes you think, right? Because you're like, oh, well, the left is doing this. They say they're holding back. And say, hey, what the hell do you say on all this stuff? Hey, you know what? War versus war, Democrats against pimps and hoes. We heard this in American Gangster, man. I just said American Gangster. All they gotta do is change in the trenches, man. And the dictatorship in the trenches and say, oh, well, we lean on this when we have to. It's like a diamond on a balance beam, on a thread. Talking about, oh, you know, it gets so critical when she says so nice. Talking about she is the rapist of all time. With long arms, a white shirt, and blue jeans, long hair, type. And I was like, oh, you know, he's still player hating, right? Because he's a hater by nature, right? Hated kid, one of them kids that grew up, got rejected by everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And stuff. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna give it a pass, but you know. When they put octane in it, I'm gonna give it a pass. So after that, motherfucker, oh fathead, motherfucker. I was thinking about the right now. I was thinking about my past And like, oh shit, I just had the stresses out of my life. And like, nothing really. And so I was saying the same shit. And I was like 250. I was like, I don't know. But I'm having a hard time, you know what I mean? And someone over there doing that thing. What you doing over there? And whatnot. They just always saying, they said, oh, they doing megahertz, some of that surrounding guerrilla terror. You know what I'm saying? Megahertz, because this whole 5-way split. You gotta read her, right? She over there, we're Carvana. I got a gap the size of fucking 2 beans that fucking smell like fucking nuclear war. And I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? I'm trying all that. I mean, shit, I was like, dude, I hella just thought about it. I hella just like hella was about it. And then I hella about it. And so then I was like, all right. And then this is me. I was in castle. I said, what so I do? I had to walk a couple blocks. And so that one. And say fill out the furniture. I know after that, who knows? And then victim. I'm like, oh damn, I thought my first thing was get attacked. Damn. What is that? He was get attacked. Well, he who does not use toilet paper, he who does not comb his hair. He who does not have a parking space. Who drives there? What's your fucking face? So I was picking the ears of the weird ass out of the what do you call it? The crusties. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? He said he Krusty the Clown. I'm like, no, he said he said, no, I'm Krusty the Clown. He said, I'm Krusty. He said, I'm from the Krusty. He said, about 17, I'm about to drench him. I said, what's he talking about, man? He said, what you about to drench his herb? And then, I hate being drenched. I hate to be I mean, Caribbean, ESPN, I start talking to people like Darth Vader, being like, fuck this shit. I hope they scrape on me all the time. So I'm talking about, whatever. He said, who kept it real when they was picking up them $100 bills? Who kept it real when DNC was throwing out $100 bills? And you still talking about Frost? You still talking about Frost? That bitch is not on card, yeah? You know about that as a hoe? We have bitches use me to you. I want to get fired. 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 Hey, guess what? Look who's here. So fucking. So I said, this is a cold piece of work, but you know I got problems. And then like, you know what I mean? I was thinking to myself, I was like, this is a cool piece of work, but after, because, whew, and then so, and then fucking recall it, and then so, I fucking thinking that and stuff, but, I was supposed to end after that white car, and it came scary. Dude was like, didn't know, I just polished it off. I didn't have it on. Damn, dude, that's hella weird how this dollar works. And like, you know, makes me hindsight, you know what I mean? Because like, oh no, dude, Carmen's motherfucker. And like, look, man, okay. You probably read the books. I don't know who you went to. Like Owl U or whatever you think you went to. You're here for the feeding. And I'm like, so, and then I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I thought my first name was what he said. I don't play right. So he was like, oh, do you want? So he said, General Constable, what's the issue, man? Hell, high-speed train. I just did all that, player, and you ain't about it. Yeah.